Free agency around the corner. We'll see what the Bengals will get into. Plus, Joe Burrow has some comments. We'll get into those coming up next on the Wincinnati podcast.
It's an exciting time to be a Bengals fan.
I'm Ace Tobin.
We got a special show as always.
The voice of the Bengals. Dan Ford, Willie Anderson, Corey Dillon.
The name of this thing is called Wincinnati, and I'm not going to stop.
Talk to us about that roller coaster season.
I'm still going to give you the same AJ.
I'm going to work as hard as I can to be the best.
Always working ever since I met y'all boys.
I got to get your top 5 receivers. Better, man.
It was good. Watch out for us.
Welcome to the Wincinnati podcast. I am Ace. He is Zim. Welcome to the Wincinnati podcast. Zim, how you doing tonight, bro?
I'm doing really good, bro. Like I'm pretty excited about doing this. We've been kind of like, I feel like we I don't know why we held out on this, but I did my part 1 a couple of weeks ago. I was excited to see yours. We had a couple of guests. We had Brad Spielberger from PFF. Make sure y'all check that episode out. We've done a bunch of good stuff since then. A lot has gone down. Things are starting to heat up, and I'm excited about free agency, and I'm excited about the show tonight, bro.
Yeah, for sure. So if you guys can't tell, we're going to be doing the mock free agency, the mock kind of offseason part 2. Zim did his a few episodes ago. So if you haven't checked that out, go check it out. He did his thing on that. I'll be doing my thing today, but we'll also be talking about some other things that happened. Obviously, since we last talked to you guys, the NFL Combine has happened. And also we got some quotes from Joe Burrow as well. So we'll get into some of those Joe Burrow quotes coming up next.
Let's go! Let's go! Let's go! Let's go!
All right. Other than those quotes, Zim, Joe Burrow has some other quotes that he came out with this week that were of the utmost importance, as well as Troy as well. But let's get into those Joe Burrow quotes that you got for us to discuss.
Yeah, I mean, I was pretty excited about this because this was reported a couple of days ago by Ben Baby. Shout out to his reporting on this. Burrow was doing an event, but it says, and I quote, or they asked him about when he would be cleared. He said, I think the middle of May is when I'm expecting to kind of be cleared for full contact and everything. Burrow told ESPN on Sunday, over the next month and a half, we'll kind of decide all those things. He did expand on that too. He said, I can live basically normal now, which I'm excited about. He said, so the next 2 months, I'll basically be doing just what I've done for the last couple of years, just the 12 weeks of extra work in the rear view. So I think he was really excited to be past that portion of it. I thought he had some really interesting comments too on the draft and everything in free agency. He said, we need the guys that we draft to come in and be productive and take on leadership roles that we've lost the last couple of years. I think that's end quote. I think that speaks to some of the younger guys that he wants to step up. And then he also said, and we need to bring in the right pieces this all season too, whether it's the draft or free agency, which leads us into tonight.
Yeah, I think to me that really sounds like Joe Burrow feels like the Bengals have lost a lot of leadership. When you look at the guys that have left, like Jesse Bates, when you look at a guy like Lyle Collins, guys that were kind of staples in the locker room. And I'm just saying that because Lyle was a veteran, right? Like they missed that veteran presence. You talk about Von Bell. So I think he wants to rekindle some of that. And I think he's also saying, this is just my opinion, if he's saying that we need to bring some of that in the locker room via the draft, doesn't sound to me like you would be bringing in someone that's kind of like a rookie that needs to develop. He wants them to bring in guys that are going to hit the ground running like immediately, similar to Jamar Chase, similar to some of these guys that we've been able to see that's been able to step in. Jordan Battle kind of comes to mind as guys that can step in right away and kind of make an impact. So I thought that was interesting. I know he also mentioned the Chiefs being, the class, and we need to match that because they've gone to so many championships and Super Bowls. So I thought that was interesting. And then he kind of said the thing that I really thought was interesting. He also mentioned something about he didn't really feel like the team was capable of winning a Super Bowl even when he was healthy. That was kind of crazy to me.
I disagree with that. I didn't like when he said that. Did you feel that same way? I thought going into the playoffs and all these different things, and then when you saw Jake Browning kind of rally around the guys,
yeah,
and this is the icing on the cake for me. When they got to the playoffs and you saw some of the teams, or you're looking at a Pat Mahomes team that wasn't scoring like astronomical amount of points, that was relying on a defense, which I don't know if any Bengals fan is more. I'm more fearful of defenses in our division than the Chiefs. No, and I think that their defense played really, really well, and I think their defense is really, really good. But I don't see that as a reason why Joe Burrow wouldn't have been able to put up 17, 21 points.
I think it might have been. I don't want to put this out there, but is he talking about the defense? Because the offense kind of seemed like they were in sync and starting to move. But the defense, I think without Jesse and those guys, like I still feel like if we play, so I will say, like, I do agree with you. I still feel like if that Bengals team shows up healthy, I think that they have a chance. Because I felt like this season, the AFC was somewhat wide open. I mean, obviously the Chiefs are always going to be there, but they weren't coming in with the 1 seed like they normally do, right? So I felt like anybody really had a chance. I don't feel like anybody that played the Chiefs was as familiar with them as we would have been. So I think that we could have possibly won a championship with that team. I do agree with that. I just wonder, like, what the thinking was from his side for him to say something like that, to just be kind of like, well, we weren't good enough. Like, I know he has to be the leader, but I just didn't agree. I think I see what you're saying. I just didn't really agree with that part of it.
I didn't agree. I mean, me and Joe Burrow, we're gonna agree to disagree on that one, because I look at the competition. You look at, the Texans were in a 10-10 game with the Ravens in that game, and I was watching that game and thinking, like, if that's Burrow right there, I think we win that game. And then you think about when Burrow did get healthy and how good we looked against the 49ers and the Bills, and then you think about even when Burrow went out, like, I thought that they looked pretty damn good. Like, for a Ravens team that was really hot, I thought in that Monday night game where he hurt his, where he actually hurt his wrist and ended the season, I thought he looked really good early in that game. And I thought
they were up 10. They were up 10 when he went down, if I'm not mistaken. Like, they were.
No, we were up. We were not up 10. It was 10-3 or 10. Like, we were up, but we weren't up 10.
So when we scored that touchdown, we were only up 10-3.
I believe so. Somebody in the comments correct me if I'm wrong. I don't think they were up 10 points. I know that they were up. I think it was like a touchdown or something, like 10-3 or what. Like, I thought
at least we had the momentum or something like that. It didn't feel like
it felt good. It felt good. Like, it felt good. And that's what I think a healthy Joe Burrow, 10-7 is the score.
10-7. Okay.
And I think a healthy Joe Burrow, I think we put a lot of emphasis, as we're going to go into this. I don't want to delay this, and we get into like what we're going to do this offseason. But I thought that Joe Burrow not being there, like, put the magnifying glass on the flaws, right? But if Joe Burrow's there, the team works as a function of Joe Burrow. Joe Burrow is the highest paid quarterback in the NFL, and, like, I know it sounds kind of weird to outsiders, but Joe Burrow is the heart and soul of the whole entire team. Right. And when he's there, I think that the defense plays better. I think that strategy-wise is very different than what you had to do when he wasn't there. It's just a lot of things. We'll never know, but I thought those comments were interesting too.
Yeah, so some other comments, Troy Walters. You got the quote from Troy Walters about Tee Higgins?
Yes, I do. Troy Walters talked on Dave Lapham's show. I thought that was a really good one. I listened to the whole show earlier today at the gym. Troy Walters was asked, and I thought this was really important. He talked about, I don't have the full quote, but he talked about, hey, look, Tee Higgins, did you ever think 5 years later you'd be making $22 million? If I would have said, he had a lot of encouraging things to say that weren't. I thought somebody, when I first read the quote, I thought that Dave Lapham said, what do you think, T? Like, and kind of nailed it to it. I thought Troy Walters was pretty open, but he said, quote, Tee Higgins doesn't want to leave. He doesn't want to go anywhere else. End quote. The next quote, he wants to play in Cincinnati with Joe and Jamar and the guys around him. End quote. So I just thought that was interesting that and they asked him about has he been in contact with T, and he said, yeah, like communication is a big part of this thing. And he talked about how Tee Higgins hangs out with guys like off the field as well too. He was like, they're like brothers. So, I really appreciated that interview, and I thought he had some real good insight.
Yeah, for sure. I appreciated it as well. And like you said, I mean, I don't feel like he's saying nothing much that's new. Obviously, it is good to hear it from his positional coach. But we kind of all figured that situation, right? They just got to get it figured out. He wants to be here. That doesn't guarantee that he's going to be here, right? But at least we know that he wants to make things work here, and hopefully things work out. But with that being said, we are going to get into this Bengals mock offseason. So mock free agency is what we'll call it. So we're going to get this thing started. Ace Tobin is about to take the podium.
Let's go
into the free agency war room. The legal tampering period is getting ready to start, but we got to make some decisions before we get there. So where things stand as of now, I'm going to restructure Trey Hendrickson. I'm going to also restructure Orlando Brown, and I'm going to restructure Sam Hubbard. So those are my 3 restructures. That's going to give us some cap space there. Then I'm going to cut a couple of people. So let's go with Nick Scott. He's got to get up out of there. Sorry, Nick. Too much money there. So if you go up a little bit, scroll up a little bit. There we go, Nick Scott. All right, do me a favor and sort by the cap savings real quick. And then one more time. All right. Let's see here. Let's go down. Maxwell, he can go. I don't even know who that is. Travis Bell can go as well. And Trey Hill, my boy, has been great, but we got to chuck them deuces, man. We're going to try to find somebody later on. All right, I think that's it. We can go ahead and move in.
Before we do you want to do anything with the Joe Burrow contract? You could restructure. All right, let me
not yet, man. We're gonna I know he's technically going into I guess his last year, so we'll wait to restructure that.
So the Baltimore Ravens do a bunch of restructures with Lamar Jackson already because in 2025 or 26 he has an $74 million cap hit, so I'm pretty sure they were looking forward to doing that. Bunch of other restructures. We don't care about those other teams. Let's keep it moving.
All right, let's get into it. So now we got decisions to make. Tee Higgins has already been franchise tagged, so our good friends at Fanspeak have already done that. I'm looking at this right now, and honestly, I'm going to go straight into free agency because I don't expect the Bengals to really extend anybody before free agency starts. You would think about DJ Reader. Definitely, I'm not thinking about Geno Williams. He can kick rocks and hit free agency for me right now. So I'm just going to go into the next. We're going to go straight into free agency. We're going to see what's out there.
Okay, let's keep it moving. So a couple guys got signed. AJ Espinoza, like a lot of guys just re-signed to their same ball clubs. Shelby Harris is a guy that got re-signed to Cleveland Browns in this hypothetical situation. If you're listening to this, we appreciate you. Make sure you cut on alerts and subscribe to the Wincinnati Pod. If you're listening to this on Twitter, make sure you follow the Wincinnati Pod. Got prizes and all types of crazy stuff coming up, so make sure you do that. I'm just naming a couple guys that just so you know when we move forward. Oh no, Mike Onwenu was re-signed by the Patriots. Saquon Barkley was re-signed. Also, Danico Autry was re-signed. Kendall Fuller has been a hot name that's been popping up a lot. He signed a 3-year for $8 million. I don't think anybody else would affect you, but
that's a big piece off the board, though.
Chauncey Gardner-Johnson, he re-signed. Tony Pollard, if you're looking for another running back, he re-signed. Taylor Rapp in real life re-signed, but I don't think this app knows that yet. Justin Matabuke re-signed as well. All right, so let's go into the next one.
All right, let's take a look at what we got here. So obviously we wanted to go Onwenu. Let's see what the offensive tackle situation is looking like.
Jonah Williams leads the top of the charts here.
Tyron Smith, Trent Brown, Mekhi Becton. All right, we got Illuminor. All right, where I'm at with this one right now is Tyron Smith. I would like, however, he's 33 years old. I don't know if the Bengals would trust that. I don't know if he wants to play right tackle. So in my head, he would be the best option, but I don't know how realistic that is.
You're saying in real life he is refusing to play right tackle, and he feels as though that had parts of him being injured. And also, just to hit home on one of your points, Tyron Smith hasn't played a full season since 2015.
For sure. We don't need that, especially with what's happened with Lyle, what's happened with Riley Reef. I can't deal with that PTSD. I'm gonna go with Mekhi Becton here, and I'm looking to try to get him on a bargain. So we're gonna go $4 million here for 1 year. Prove it deal.
This throws me off.
He needs to prove that he can actually stay healthy. And so since we don't know if he's going to stay healthy, I'm only guaranteeing 50% of that. Because I don't know if he's going to stay healthy or not. I don't even know if he's making it out of training camp. I'm going to keep an eye on Trent Brown, but first I'm going to submit that offer to Mekhi Becton first. All right, next, let me see.
Can I say this too? A lot of your savings and your cuts too, just to let everybody know at home, the some of the small shavings and stuff that he did, he's operating with $85 million in cap space.
Let's go shopping at the tight end position. What we got?
Gerald Everett leads the top of the list. You got Mike Gesicki, Noah Fant has been a hot name. You got Irv Smith Jr. again, Kobe Parkinson, Drew Sample, Mitchell Wilcox, Tanner Hudson, Logan Thomas. I ain't heard that name all.
I'm gonna go with Noah Fant, man. I'm gonna go with Noah Fant.
Okay.
Let's offer him $5.7 million, so $5,700,000 a year. Let's go with 3 years, and let's guarantee 50% of that.
Okay. So we got the Noah Fant offer in.
Noah Fant. Let's take a look at corner, man. Let's see what we got there.
Jalen Johnson in real life signed today, so pay no attention to that. Michael Davis, Kenny Moore, one of the best slots around. Christian Fulton.
I think Christian Fulton is where I'm looking at, and I'm looking at him on a 2-year deal. So let's go ahead and make him a 2-year deal. Let's go with $4 million a year. All right, and let's guarantee 55% of that.
Okay,
right.
Christian Fulton offered.
All right, so we offer Christian our tight end. We got a tackle offer in. Yeah, defensive line. Let's take a look. Tierra Tart. Let's see. Let's see what his market is looking like.
He should be around like $4 million, I would think.
Yeah, I'm thinking. Yep, I think you're right. Let's go with $4 million for 2 years. And let's go with 60% of that.
Okay.
All right. And then let's take a look at the safeties.
So no more D line offers at all today.
Hold on. Is the kid from scroll down? Did Tim Settle not make it on here?
I think he is on there. Hold on. There he is.
Tim Settle.
Okay.
Let me get him. Let's go with let's make him an offer of $2.5 million for 1 year. And I'm gonna guarantee 60% of that.
Okay. So you got D line on there. I was trying to look up too as we're going along too. If you're in the crowd too, feel free to chime in with players that you want or you like or whatever. But I'm gonna let Ace do his thing. But you can always throw names out there that you guys see. Make sure that you interact and kind of talk it out too.
All right, let me see safety. Safety. Ooh.
I seen Jeremy Chin earlier today, market value at $3 million. I saw there's a bunch of guys I saw. Just to give you an idea, market value for Geno Stone is 6.5, Jordan Fuller 4.6, Jordan Whitehead $6 million, Deshaun Elliott $4 million, Darnell Savage $5. Who
is Geno there?
Stone? No, there he is.
Yes, sir. Geno. All right, give me $5.5 million on Geno Stone.
Just so you know, too, and the market value on here, it's got it at 6.5.
Okay. 5.5. We're gonna go 5.5. We're gonna go 3 years, and we're gonna guarantee 55% of it. Because this market is too crazy. Like he's gonna have to we gotta try to meet in the middle, Geno. All right. Let me see guard. All right. Sadiq Charles. Let me get a.
Did he go to Georgia?
$3 million. I think he went to. Was he Texas?
I thought he went to Georgia, but okay. I remember that name though. I remember watching him a while ago.
I think Willie actually worked with him for real.
Okay. Are you going $3 million flat?
$3 million flat for a year. Actually, 2 years. Let me get 2 years. I want to see him compete with Volson. And then let's go 60% on that.
Okay.
All right. Let me see running back. Clyde Edwards-Helaire there.
Yes, he is.
All right. Let me get Clyde Edwards-Helaire. Let me get $2 million. 1 season. And guarantee 60% of it.
Okay.
All right.
You got edge that you haven't looked at.
Yeah.
Linebacker.
All right, perfect.
Linebacker you haven't looked at. Cornerback you did look at. Punter you haven't. Tommy Townsend has been a hot name all week. Wide receiver you haven't looked at either.
All right, let me go with Gross Matos on the edge.
Okay.
Make him an offer. Let's go with $3 million for 1 year, 50%.
Wow.
All right. Let me see. What else do I need? Let me see a punter. What's up with punter, man?
Just on the edge, you still got Uche, Solomon Thomas, Jadeveon Clowney, Derek Barnett.
Solomon Thomas. Let me put in an offer for Solomon Thomas too.
And just so you know, too, if you're a little bit late to the show, Ace made some cuts early on. He was operating under a now $85 million cap space. This is Solomon Thomas offer.
I'm still Mike Brown. Give him $1 million for 1 year, 100% guaranteed.
What? Okay, $1 million 1 year for 100% guaranteed.
All right,
that's what you want to do.
Yeah.
All right, cool. So you want to look at punters? You said.
Yeah, let me see the punters.
I don't know half of these dudes, but I do know Tommy Townsend. It's only like 8 guys on here.
Let's go with Tommy Townsend.
Does anybody know any of these people? I don't know these guys.
That's the Chiefs dude? Is that the Chiefs dude or not?
Yeah, that's the dude.
All right.
Former Pro Bowler, Tommy Townsend.
$2 million, $2.5 million. 1 year. Actually, 2 years. Let's make it 2 years. And 70%.
Okay.
All right. I don't even know what punters even make for real, to be honest with you. All right.
I think he was making around 4, I think, and that's part of the reason why they cut him.
Okay.
If I'm incorrect, somebody check me, but I think it was like 4 million.
All right, let's go to the next day. I just want to see what happens. Let's see who accepts anything.
Okay. So Clyde Edwards-Helaire declined your offer. Noah Fant declined. No one accepted any of your offers. Geno Stone. That's a crazy one. Decline your offer.
Sadiq Charles accepted somebody else's offer. All right, cool. All right, that's fine.
So just so you know, we could re-enter some of those guys, but I don't know how your memory bank is. But you offered the Noah Fant, Mekhi Becton, Solomon Thomas, Matos, Tart, Settle, Fulton, Geno Stone accepted. Tommy Townsend declined. Grover Stewart and some other guys accepted on here. Chase Young is gone. Patrick Quinn is gone. Tyron Smith is gone.
All right. Let's see. Go back to Noah Fant. Let's go with 6.2 million. 6.5. Yeah, let's go 6.5. That's cool. All right. Let's go 4 years. And let's guarantee 60% of it.
Okay.
All right. Let's go back to corner. Let's go Xavier Fulton. Let's go
Christian Fulton, right?
Christian Fulton, yeah. Let's go.
Okay.
$5.5 million for him. 2 years.
I got a feeling he's gonna take that.
And let's go 60% guaranteed.
Okay.
All right. Let's go back to Tierra Tart. We offered him $4 million last time, right?
That part I am not the strongest with. I don't remember exactly. I think I remember I was telling you I think his market was 4 million. I don't remember what you offered though.
I think I gave him $4 million. I'm gonna go with 6 million.
Okay.
1 year. 55% guaranteed.
Okay.
Actually 60. Make it 60. No,
All right.
all right. Let me see.
Tim Settle, Calais Campbell still there. Man, a lot of them dudes were ran out. DJ Reader and Sheldon Rankins is still there.
Matter of fact, go up to
Cam Hayward.
T.R. Tart and DJ play the same position. Leonard Williams.
Mm-hmm.
Let's see. This is gonna have to be a big one. Hold on. Let me see.
Pause.
Let me go with 12 million a year for 2 years.
You're gonna have to up these guarantees on some of these boys.
70%, 75% guaranteed.
Whoa, it's a big number, Mike Brown. Here we go. Or who would you say, Ace Tobin? All right, so here we go. 12 mil, 2 years, 75%. Let's go.
All right. Let me go back to Clyde Edwards-Helaire.
Bengals fans love Clyde Edwards-Helaire. Just got to throw that out for everybody. If you're wondering. Ace, you're a CEH fan.
He's my RB3 right now, what I'm looking like. Depending on what they do with Mixon, I think he would just sign with us just to play with Burrow and Chase, honestly. So let's go
for a bag of Grippos.
2.5 million.
How much?
2.5 million.
Okay.
Let's go 1
He
year.
should take that. He should take that.
And yeah, let's go with 55% guaranteed.
Okay, sent that in.
All right.
Make sure you all are paying attention and checking us out. Wincinnati Pod. Once again, we appreciate you guys. Make sure y'all stay pretty active in there and tell us who you want. When the show concludes, make sure you comment.
All right, let me see the edge again.
All right. Zadarius Smith is there. Van Ginkel is there. Derek Barnett. It's not a lot of edge. Solomon Thomas is still there. Josh Uche is there.
The only young dude is the guy. Let's go with
Mike Dana is a name I keep
let's
hearing.
take a chance with Chason. Let's take a chance with Chason down there from LSU. He didn't end up working out for the Jags. I think he was a at least first or second round pick for them. Let's go with $3 million for a year, 70% guaranteed.
All right. Strong offer.
All right. Let's see what we got now.
Going to next day.
Today. And let's see.
You done for today?
I think I put in an offer for a tackle, or did I not? Check tackle. Let's check tackle. Trent Brown. Trent Brown.
Yeah.
Let's go for Trent Brown. $5 million.
That's about what he should get too.
2 years. Guarantee 50%. Just because I don't know what his injury history. Let's go 50%.
Okay.
Nobody ended up taking did anybody end up taking Becton?
I believe so. I know. Oh no, Becton's there. Okay. Now I know that Tyron Smith got taken though.
I'm gonna go to the next day.
Okay.
And let's see what happens.
Let's see what we got here. Okay, Clyde Edwards-Helaire declined, which was stupid on his end. You got Noah Fant. And that was it.
So Noah Fant, I got Noah Fant and I got Geno Stone so far. Christian Fulton still declined. All right, let's go back.
I can't believe Christian Fulton like that. Like what you offer him like 5.5. I don't see that in real life.
Yeah, I don't see him getting that.
That's crazy money for him. Will Clapp. I know a lot of Bengals fans want that Will Clapp jersey. He's gone 3-year to the Jets for 5.8. All right, let's go to the next day.
All right, let's go.
So
back.
far in this exercise, you got Geno Stone and Noah Fant, two hot names that all the time get attached to the Bengals in any of these all-season, exercises.
DJ Reader.
DJ Reader. We got shout out to the 700 people that are viewing this live, watching Ace Tobin. Go to work.
Let's go with $9 million, 2 years, 50% guaranteed.
Okay, so Reader, $9 million. It's a blessing. He's still there. There is an update when this show ends too. I got a video from Reader working out at the facilities today. So,
all right. Let's go with
Willie Gay Jr.
Let's go with D tackle.
I've never seen this screen where it just shows you the overall board. I thought that was dope. I didn't know that. You seen that before without clicking like a category?
Oh
just looking at some of like the top names.
The top names there.
But let me go. Would you say D tackle?
Yeah, D tackle.
Okay. Oh, hold on. We just did D tackle. You did Reader.
I did Reader. I did nose tackle, but I still need a 3 tech.
It's getting slim. That's it, bro. Fletcher Cox is.
I mean, I do got money.
You got Rankins out there, which would be a slam dunk.
I got
3
money.
sets.
Let's go.
Rankins next to Reader will go nuts.
Let's go with Rankins. Let's go.
You got real money.
$9 million.
Okay. He should take it.
Let's go. 2 years.
Okay.
And let's go with Let's just blow a bag. 70% guaranteed. Let's go.
All right, sent in.
All right, so those are my two. All right, let me see. Interior. No, offensive tackle.
Yes, sir.
Let's go with. Oh man, let's go with Trent Brown. Let's go with Trent Brown.
And now I do remember you offered him $5 million the last round.
Let's go $7 million.
Okay.
Let's guarantee 50% of it. All right,
How
let's
many years?
guarantee 55.
How many years?
3 years.
And how many? 55%?
Yeah, 55%.
Okay.
So we got him for 3 years. Let me see guard. Dalton Risner. Oh yeah, the other guard I wanted signed. I think I want to look at.
Damn, this guard market is trash.
I'm thinking about Damian Lewis. I think I want to go with Damian Lewis. That guard market is so garbage, bro. Ezra Cleveland already got signed.
You want Damian Lewis?
Damian Lewis. I'm gonna go with him. He probably not gonna take this though. $4 million. Actually, go $5 million. $5 million. 3 years.
He should take this.
We're gonna go with 50% guaranteed.
Okay.
They want Lyle back.
Okay.
Is Terrace Marshall in the wide receivers?
They got Chase Claypool.
Nah, we good on him.
Trent Sheffield, Westbrook Akina, Darius Slayton, Allen Robinson, Noah Brown.
Noah Brown went crazy on the Cedric Wilson looks enticing, but I'm gonna chill off of that.
Michael Thomas is out here slant, man.
All right. Let's see corner, man. These corners want too much, man. Let me see what we got at corner again. I need a young corner. I don't want one of them old ones, man. All right, bro. We're gonna do one more time with your boy Christian Fulton here. Let's go.
And you offer him like 5.5 on the last.
Let's go 6.5 on this one.
If he don't take this, he's smoking some other type of, I don't know what the heck.
2 years. Actually, let's go 3 years. Let's go 3 years. You want to stay here longer? I don't know what it is. Then let's go 60% guaranteed.
Okay.
All right. Linebacker. Let's see what we got there. All right.
Willie Gay Jr. Get some speed. I know he's got that neck injury or something. Hakeem Davis Gaither still out there. Marcus Bailey still out there. Joe Bocci's out there. Eric Kendricks is still out there. Yeah, you don't have a linebacker at all outside of the big two with Logan Wilson and Pratt. There's no other linebackers on your roster at this point.
I think we're gonna go to the next day.
You got Devin Harper.
Devin Harper. I think I'd rather draft somebody. These dudes look like more so starters.
Trent Brown is on the team. Damian Lewis accepted. DJ Reader declined. Sheldon Rankins and Christian Fulton. Christian Fulton on this does not.
Christian Fulton does not want to come here.
He does not want to come there. Anybody of note? I think Jordan Hicks is a linebacker that you could have potentially looked at.
These dudes don't have no market. I don't know what they.
Sam Darnold. Sean Murphy Bunton just got picked up too. All right, so let's go to the next day. You're on day 4. I think you're awarded like
how much cap space do I have left?
You got $67 million in cap space.
All right, let's stop being cheap. Leonard Williams, what's up? Talk to me.
I thought the last 2 days you weren't cheap. I thought early on you were a little tight on.
Oh yeah, early on I was on that mic.
But the last 2 days, I thought those were good offers.
So let's go with Let's go with 13 million. For he's 30 already. Let's go 2 years.
Mm-hmm.
And let's go 65% guaranteed.
Okay, so we sent that one in.
All right. It's
Yeah,
Tierra.
you didn't get a D tackle at all. That's crazy.
That's why I gotta get Leonard. I gotta get Leonard.
We got a D tackles.
Got Sheldon Rankins.
And just so you know, on your roster, you got BJ Hill, Zachary Carter, and Jay Tufele right now.
DJ Reader. Go back to DJ.
Okay. You made him an offer for $9 million yesterday.
10.5 million.
I'm gonna tell you, I think they like a program like this, they might have him at his healthy, which is probably projected at $15 million is what over the cap I think has.
Let's go.
I don't know how they're doing it though.
Let's go with 12 million then. Let's go 12 million. All right. Let's go 2 years. Let's go 65% guaranteed.
All right. Sent that in.
All right. Let's see if they take those.
Going to the next day?
Yep.
Okay. Here we go.
I just need a D tackle.
Decline.
Somebody saying that Leonard Williams is getting 17. So let's go.
For sure. Yeah.
Let's go with 16 million for Leonard Williams.
He's still not trying to come up off that money.
I said 16 million. That's what he said. I only offered him like 13.
You said the person said 17. You was like, yeah, I'm gonna give him 16.
All right, it's 16.7. If you want to round it up to 17.
Okay. Hey. Look, I think you're running. Like, I think you got one more day of free agency though. I'm not gonna hold you. I think you got. It might be 1 or 2 more days. I think. I don't know if it's
2 years, and let's go with. Oh my God, 80% guaranteed.
Hold on, what was the dollar amount again?
17 million.
All right, not a penny over. And how many years?
We're gonna go with 2 years.
Okay. And 70%?
We're gonna go 75.
Okay.
All right.
Here we go. So 17 mil for Leonard. Anybody else? The 3 tag and Rankins is still there.
Give me Tierra Tart.
Okay.
I'm gonna offer him 10 million.
That's nuts too. He better take that.
Let's go 3 years. Let's go 75% guaranteed.
Okay. Send that in. If he don't take that one, this thing is rigged.
All right, cornerback. They said I'm Ace Brown. All right, cornerback. Let's go.
And this on your left is the cornerback room currently right now.
Christian Fulton is gone. Yeah, he's gone.
Damn.
Let's go with Cheeto.
He had to pivot to Cheeto.
Let's see. Let's go. Actually, go back. I don't want to bring Cheeto back. Hold on. Let's go CJ Henderson. Make him an offer. Let's go 8.5 million. 2 years. Guarantee 70.
Okay.
All right. I think that's it, honestly, bro. I don't think I want anybody else. Let's see.
Okay. And so far you added Geno Stone, Noah Fant, Trent Brown, and Damian Lewis. All right. Go.
Yeah, we already
you're done submitting for today.
Yep.
All right. So Leonard Williams declined. Tierra Tart finally took it, of course. That in real life would be a robbery. Willie Gay Jr. is now gone. He took a 3-year for 13. But you did add Tierra Tart though, so you do have
Tierra Tart.
some stuff in.
All right.
Day 6, you got $60 million in cap space.
I still got $60 million.
Just to go over the board. Leonard Williams is the number 1 prospect.
$18.5 million. Get your ass over here to Cincinnati, my boy. We not playing with you. We're gonna guarantee 90% of it for 2 years. 2 years. We need them for 2 years.
Okay, so submitted that.
All right.
I just want to go over like some of the top lists, like the guys that are still out there. You got Zadarius Smith, who is an edge out there. Austin Eckler, Sheldon Rankins.
But he can't stay healthy.
Sheldon Rankins, Stephon Gilmore, Levi Wallace, Fletcher Cox, Cam Curl, Jordan Fuller. So no, you didn't get any safety at all. Your linebacker room, you don't have any linebackers currently right now. You didn't sign any cornerbacks in addition, although your cornerback room isn't bare. Matos is still there. Donovan Smith is still there. Mike Edwards.
Oh man, I don't want
Mike Edwards. Dalton Risner.
I'm taking Trent, and Trent is the only old dude that I got. We'll see if
Mike Dana.
Clyde Edwards. I'm not paying that much for a running back, bro. I'm sorry.
Noah Brown. Drew Sample.
Nah.
Josh Tupou. Drew Tranquil.
Nah, he just signed. He just signed back today.
Okay.
I'd probably just rather draft one, bro, honestly. Leonard Williams is who I'm zeroing in on.
You need to draft both 3.
Let me get a punter, bro. Let me get a
Hey, for linebacker, you're going to have to draft about 3.
Let's go get that. Let's go get that punter. Nah, they'll cut somebody. It'll be some cut downs and stuff like that.
Okay.
Tommy Townsend, you said he was making 5.
No, I thought he was making 4 when he got cut. I could be wrong. I thought it was 4.2, but I'm just trying to remember.
Let's see. Johnny Townsend, that's his name.
Tommy Townsend.
It said he had a 4-year contract for $2.6 million. I don't see.
Yeah.
How he's going crazy. Let's go 3 years. I think I offered him more than that though.
Thought you offered him like 2.5. I could be wrong. I don't know.
Hold on. Oh, it's 2 of them. It's the Johnny Townsend and it's a Tommy.
Townsend.
Yeah, he was making 3 years, $2.2 million. I don't understand like what bro's problem is, but let's give him $3 million, 3 years, 90% guaranteed.
Your boy Ace Tobin. What they call you? Ace Brown? Ace Brown. Ace Brown not playing with this money.
Man. I need some of this money for this.
Look, these cap hits over here low as hell too.
You goddamn right. Let's go.
Oh my god, he got $60 million.
Right, hold on. Is Javon Kinlaw? Did he already sign with somebody? He probably already did. Circle back. Matter of fact,
is he gonna be listed under? He's not gonna be listed under edge. He's gonna be listed under D. I don't know why I always consider him edge to me.
Yeah, it does seem like it. Nah, he's not there.
All right. Tim Settle's still there. Cam Hayward's still there. Fletcher Cox, Sheldon Rankins, DJ Reader.
Let's see what the edge is again. All right. Solomon Thomas. Let's go with $3 million for a year. Let's guarantee 70% of it. That's it. Is there a center? Let me see what the centers look like. Need a backup center. Nah, damn. I don't even know who Nick Gates is. All right.
I know. I think Sam Mustipher was at LSU. I don't know.
Is he good though?
I don't know none of. I haven't watched any of these guys since they went pro. I remember the name from like drafting, but
yeah. I think he played for the Ravens. Oh, he
Who?
got it. Yeah, let's put in an offer for Mustapher, man.
Yeah. What
We got
college
a
do you go
recruit
to?
right here. Mustapher, he went
I thought he went to
to
LSU. Nah.
Notre Dame. Notre Dame.
Yeah. Okay.
All right. Stan Mustapher. Let's just go 3 million. 2 years. And let's guarantee 55% of it.
Okay.
All right. That's it. Let's see if we get this dude, bro.
Okay.
If not, we're just gonna have to go into the draft.
You got Sam Mustapher, Solomon Thomas declined. Leonard Williams is not taking none of them offers, and then
Hey,
Tommy.
bro, I'm not giving him 20 million. I'm sorry, Leonard. We're going to the draft. I think that's it, bro. And I still got my money.
You got your day 7, but you got your money. You still got $55 million. And the crazy thing about it, that's what the Bengals have right now in real life.
On top of this,
you don't want to add Derrick Henry?
Nah, I'm straight.
Slant man, Michael Thomas. You can get a Tyler Boyd reunion. Get the Migos back together. You got DJ Reader.
Christian Berry on there because I don't see. I haven't seen.
I saw him. Yeah, he was on there.
You on here?
He was. I don't know if he gone now.
Yeah,
he was there at the very beginning.
Hold on. Let's go with Dalton Risner.
Okay. Now you already got Damian Lewis as a guard. You're adding another guard. Let's go.
Yeah, we need 2. We got to get 2. So I'm gonna go ahead and give him. Last year he just took 1 year, 3 million. Give him 3.5. Guarantee 100% of it. Actually, don't guarantee 100% of it. Guarantee 85% of it.
How many years?
Just let's go with 2 years.
80%.
85.
Okay.
All right, let me build up some debt. Robert Hunt is way too expensive, y'all. There's no way. Like if I sign Robert Hunt, I gotta cut somebody for sure.
You think so?
I would have to. Yeah, that would be what Volson. Volson would be out of there.
I don't think Robert. I don't look at Robert Hunt like that. You think like he's about to get? Oh, I guess he's gonna start for somebody. I don't know.
Yeah, he was a high draft pick for the Dolphins. I think.
Dolphins. Yeah.
I like Robert Hunt, but I just think he would cost a little bit more.
He's still hanging around.
He out here looking corner real quick.
It's like he out here looking silly because he free agency.
Let's go with CJ Henderson.
Stephon Gilmore still out there.
And let's go with 10 million a year. Because I'm thinking for the future, let's go 3 years. And let's go 80% guaranteed. All right. I think I'm going to just get my D tackle in the draft because I got my nose. I think I'm going to get my 3 tech in the draft because they deep at that position. So I'm good with that, bro. And if not, if it's another day, we could just wrap after this because we're running short on time.
So CJ Henderson declined, but you did get Dalton Risner.
All right. I think I'm good with that, bro. I think I'm taking that going into the draft. Okay.
So let's just recap at the end of this. You've added Geno Stone with a cap hit of $4.1 million. Noah Fant. Trent Brown's your new right tackle. Damian Lewis is now a guard that can compete against Volson. Tierra Tart is now your new Reader replacement. Reader was still stuck out there. Sam Mustapher is now your new Trey Hill backup guy. Tommy Townsend, you got one of the better punters in the NFL. And Dalton Risner is another guard that you got in there too, just to give yourself some more depth. You added 3 new interior and 1 outside right tackle in the offensive line. So this is a complete overhaul of your offensive line.
Yeah, we needed to add depth in this. I wanted to get one of those nice 3 techs. I just didn't like the age, man. I don't like having to pay all that money to somebody 30, even though I tried to with Leonard Williams. So I feel like I can go and get a 3 tech in the draft. With that being said, receiver, I didn't see anybody out there that was really worth it. Tight end, I already got that. So now I got more options in the draft. I got depth. So a lot of those, if I do take any more picks on the offensive line, maybe it's the right tackle of the future. But outside of that, I got the depth that I need there. Corner, I'm probably going to take one in the draft as well. I already still have CTB. I have DJ Turner. I have Mike Hilton, right? So for the first 3 spots, I got DJ Ivy coming back. I probably take another corner that can play outside, and maybe we look into roster cuts and stuff like that later on to allocate some more of that money. I still got enough money to extend Tee Higgins if I need to. Like, since they said they tagged him with the idea of trying to extend them, you still got the money to do that. No Trenton Irwin. I mean, I wouldn't mind bringing Trenton Irwin back, but that could be somebody that I bring back after the draft. So I think I'm going to roll with this, bro. I don't think it's super flashy outside of maybe Noah Fant, Geno Stone, and Trent Brown. I think the rest is
those are the big 3.
Everything else is just depth pieces, which I feel like we need because currently right now we don't have backup guards on either side of the left guard or the right guard. And maybe if Kappa doesn't work out, you do have a guy in Dalton Risner that you could throw in there.
All right. I think I don't know. Let me just look at something. I think Max Sharpen is still under contract. So I guess in this scenario,
he's a free agent. He's a free agent. Okay. He's a free agent. Both of our guards are free agents.
It doesn't let me separate it by position, but yeah, Alex Kappa's the only one that they got on here.
It's only Alex Kappa and Volson.
Yep, and you cut Trey Hill, who is the center. So yeah.
So yeah, that's pretty much it, man. I know it's probably not the sexiest. I know I probably missed out on some guys early on, pinching pennies like Mike Brown would do. Throw some low balls out there, pause. But yeah, this is what I'm rocking with, man. I'm rocking with it. I think it's just a solid free agency. I don't think it's anything special, but just solid.
Yep. You got $50 million left, and
I need that to go to T, bro.
After the fact,
I need some of that to go to the T extension. I need that to happen. Jamar,
I think it's solid.
Got to think about Jamar too.
I think it leaves a lot of holes still on the roster though. Like, and you got a lot of money left. And yeah, that's the only thing I think. Like the big 3, Noah Fant, Trent Brown, and Geno Stone. If we went into free agency and we came out with that, I think that right there in itself would be lit.
Yeah, I mean, I know everybody wants to see me sign all these 30-year-olds, bro, but I'm not doing it. Like I'm not signing a whole bunch of 30-year-olds, bro. I can't go. But we do need to sign some wings. Oh, wings. Let's get it. Shout out to Midwest Best Barbecue 669 Justice Court in Loveland, Ohio. Make sure you stop in and let them know Ace and Zim sent you. Get you some Uno wings, get you some CTB wings, get you any of the type of wings. The G-Funks are what they are known for. Make sure you stop in and let them know Ace and Zim sent you. Once again, that's 669 Justice Court in Loveland, Ohio. Midwest Best Barbecue. That is going to wrap it up. That has been our free agency mock. As you guys know, the real free agency kicks off Monday. So we will probably be back to give our thoughts on free agency throughout the week. Also, make sure that you stay tuned to the Bengals Post with Jake and Mon. They did some dope stuff yesterday as well with some mock offseason stuff. So check them out. And then
they did the mock draft.
Exactly. So we'll have the mock draft coming from our side as well. Once free agency starts to get itself sorted out, we'll bring on some extra some more guests that will give you guys insight into some of those items that we have upcoming. But with that being said, Zim, was there anything that you wanted to say before we get out of here?
I was gonna say, I thought that, like you said, I thought it was a pretty solid, all season that you just did. I just wanted to go over a couple different notes too. Earlier, I was looking at. I just want to make everybody know Justin Simmons was released earlier. If you didn't know, or you're not actively paying attention to all the free agency stuff, but Justin Simmons is now like another guy that's getting added to the safety pool that's coming up. Then you also had, I had my little list of my little counters that I've been doing all this time, and then it just went away. But then also Kevin Dotson, who we didn't talk about at all. I don't think when you were on a simulator he was even on there. I don't think, but he signed a 3-year deal with the Rams, going back there, coming off one of his best years that he's had. I think there's a couple of other guys that re-signed with their own team. So keep an eye on that. If you don't check on us on here, make sure y'all check us out on Twitter too. New Stripe City on Twitter. newstripecity.com. You can still get merch if you want to go and get some of the last Migos stuff before Tyler Boyd is not there anymore. These are now like collector's items. Go check that out. You can follow me, Zim, on Zim Hude on Twitter. If you're watching us on Twitter, make sure you go over to YouTube, comment, give your thoughts on what you would do in your draft simulator. Talk to us about what you want to see moving forward, and make sure that you subscribe and cut on alerts. We really need everybody to tune in. Make sure you check us out. We're going to try to come back whenever, if we get some big free agent signing. People know that we're pretty tapped in with some of the guys on the team, all types of members of the staff, all types of stuff. So you never know who might pop up on here, and we have some good insight on a bunch of things that are going around the Cincinnati Bengals as well. So you definitely want to cut on alerts and make sure you check us out in that regard too.
Yes, sir. Thank you guys for watching the Wincinnati podcast.
It's an exciting time to be a Bengals fan.
I'm Ace Tobin.
We got a special show as always.
The voice of the Bengals. Dan Ford, Willie Anderson, Corey Dillon.
The name of this thing is called Wincinnati, and I'm not going to stop.
Talk to us about that roller coaster season.
I'm still going to give you the same AJ.
I'm going to work as hard as I can to be the best.
Always working ever since I met y'all, boy.
I got to get your top 5 receivers. Better, man.